Hello, everybody. My name is Tony Gunter. I'm here today to ask a question of home sellers. When you list your property to sell, do you expect the agent to perform a open house on the property? I mean, it's a legitimate question, and I'm going to answer that, and I'll answer it with my opinion, and it will probably upset some agents, but I'll explain. Okay. In my opinion, the first thing you need to understand as a home seller, uh, understand what the purpose of the of an open house really is. In my opinion, mostly people think, well, I'm having an open house. I can show the house to people, prospective buyers, and they can look at it, and maybe I'll get a seller out of the deal. Maybe, yeah. I'm absolutely positive it happens, but it's the old saying too. Even a blind hog finds an acorn every now and then. It's not the norm. Hey everybody, this is Tony Gunter with Gunter Property Group. If I can be of service to you, listing your house, helping you sell it, or if you're a buyer looking to buy a house, get in touch with me. Go to my website, www.gunterpropertygroup.com, and you can go fill out the submission form, or you can call the phone number 770-746-9913. And yes, I was reading it off of a card over there. Get in touch. If I don't happen to answer the phone, just leave a message. I'll get back to you ASAP and see how we can, and we'll see how we can get together and move forward, see what you got going on. Okay. Everybody have a great day. Be safe out there, and I'll talk to you soon, I hope. Take care. Bye. So my contention is, if the purpose is not to get a seller to get into your house, what's the real purpose? In my opinion, the real purpose of open houses is to generate buyer leads for that agent. Okay. They set up an open house. They'll have a sign-in book. People will come into the house. They'll look at it. They'll sign their register and all that. And the agent at the end of the day will leave with, hopefully, some leads for buyers that they can represent. And that's the real purpose of it. I'm sorry. It's just, that's the purpose of it, in my opinion. And I'll tell you why. Mainly because those people that come and walking through your house, very good chance they're not being represented by anybody, by another agent, which is exactly why it's a good lead prospecting activity for an agent. But the thing is, those people that are coming through your house, looking at everything and looking at it, and hopefully with the intention to buy, nobody's vetted them. Nobody has gone through the trouble of making sure they're even qualified to buy the house, or if they're even in the market, or if they're not just your neighbors that are curious to go look and see what you got in your house, or someone else casing the joint that'll give a false name and information, and they're walking around looking at what you got in your house. So I have real mixed feelings about it. I think it's a much better deal if for the seller. Let's say if you've already moved on and the house is empty. In the case where the seller's already moved on and moved out and the house is empty, I don't see any real harm in it. But certainly when the property's still occupied by the seller and they've got all their possessions and everything in the house, yeah, I'm not crazy about running people through the house. It's just a liability in my opinion to run unvetted people through a seller's house, even though it does generate leads for the agent. I'm like, and again, this is just my opinion, and to every rule, there's an exception. And I'm sure plenty of people out there that have gotten their house sold through open houses, but that is a general practice. I'm not very, very thrilled with it. I had a lot of previous experience I actually liked doing open houses when I was renting out my rental properties, because it allowed me to only go one time and show the house to everybody. And in that situation, I was doing exactly like an agent does. I was collecting leads. I was collecting the information and handing out applications to people that might want to rent the property from me, and but even in those, I quickly learned that the quality of the folks, a lot of times coming to my open houses weren't that great. I mean, nothing, no personal reflection on them, but I saw that I actually wasn't getting the quality rental candidates I was looking for my properties, and I eventually stopped doing open houses with my rental properties because it just wasn't giving me the results I was looking for. I modified my process and was able to get the best ones to float to the top in my process, and then only take there again vetted people that can qualify, get to see the property, which is the same thing back to open houses for when selling a property. In my opinion, it's the vetting that's lacking when you're running people through a house, particularly a house that's occupied and still full of the seller's possessions. That's uncomfortable. I mean, myself, even like working as a general contractor, I never like working inside people's occupied houses. Never, not for myself or running any subcontractors or anything like that. Just couldn't stand with it. Couldn't stomach it because of the potential liability and risk involved with it. So, that's kind of my point of view on the open houses in general. I believe that the better way to sell your house is actually through a listing is to have that is to pay for the buyer's agent for one thing, or at least be willing to pay for the buyer's agent given the changes in the well, not changes, but the newly found awareness that you can negotiate both seller commission and buyer commission, which it's always been the case. It was always the case, but that kind of thing kind of makes a difference. So anyway, I about covered everything I got to say about that. Like I said, hopefully I don't upset too many people with my opinions, but now you know how I look at it, and you'll also know my point of view if I'm listing your house, and you'll understand the reasons behind my I believe what I believe and do what I do. So short of that, everybody have a great day. Be safe out there. It's hot. It's muggy. We've been having heat events that put me flat on my back the other day for a little while. Had to recover a little bit. So everybody be safe out there, and I'll see you soon and have another video out shortly, I'm sure. All right, everybody be safe. Hey everybody, this is Tony Gunter with Gunter Property Group. If I can be of service to you, listing your house, helping you sell it, or if you're a buyer looking to buy a house, get in touch with me. Go to my website, www.gunterpropertygroup.com, and you can go fill out the submission form, or you can call the phone number 770-746-9913. And yes, I was reading it off of a card over there. Get in touch. If I don't happen to answer the phone, just leave a message. I'll get back to you ASAP and see how we can, and we'll see how we can get together and move forward, see what you got going on. Okay. Everybody have a great day. Be safe out there, and I'll talk to you soon, I hope. Take care.